Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish. As you can see, I managed to get the pillars built using cobblestone. My choices were either wood or cobblestone, and I decided cobblestone would be better. So at least I figured out how to use those fences. I've also made a bit of progress with my tower. It looks like I have a few places that are a bit messy, but I'll have to take care of that as I go along. I'm about 2/3 of the way up, so things are getting quite dizzying when I climb up there. And I'll see how I do as things go along. Now I will want to do something about this altar here, and I do have an idea for that, but I am going to save that for the next episode, not today. Because what I want to look at today is the matter of my spawn point. Ooh. Let's have a little look at this before I do that. Alright. Because my spawn point is something that I completely lost. I know my spawn point's the last bed I slept in, but I mean my original spawn point. And I was thinking it's time to make a compass. I found some redstone while digging pretty deep in there. I even found a little diamond and some more iron. So some nice things in there. And even some obsidian, which is going to come in useful in the next episode. So I thought I'd make myself a compass. And what a compass does is it leads you to your original spawn location. And I'm just curious as to where that is. And I guess I could probably destroy my bed and kill myself. I could find me pretty close to my mine. Way up here. Up here? Alright, well, get around this tree. Ah. Alright, okay, it looks like right about here. Wait, I spawned right next to this cave and I couldn't find it? Well, that shows you the Pineleaf methodology of getting lost. See, I can even get lost right at the start. Anyway, I decided I want to mark this spot, and the best thing to mark it with will be some... I said I would use some granite for this job. I've got this crazy tree right in my way. That tree must be the first thing I saw when I spawned into this world. So I'm afraid it has to go now. Alright. And take care of these branches so I don't have them in the way as I work on this. The plan here is to get my spawn point all marked up. Okay, good. And let me double check on the location. Oh, yeah, I've got the compass right here. Alright, now. Here. Alright. So I am going to call this the... I'm not sure which is the exact official point, but I am going to call that the center point, and I am going to create a 3x3 area, and I will put some polished granite there, there, and there. And I'm going to take some polished andesite and put it in the other 4 spots. So that should be even tough for me to miss. And that will be my marker for my original spawn point. Should have brought a sign with me, but alright, well, we'll hold that for now, and then I could put up a sign later to commemorate that as my main spawn point. And since it's nice and close to the tower, I should have little trouble finding it again. Yeah, right. Okay, so now I got a compass. Now that I have a compass, and I know where my spawn point is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my compass to create a map, and I choose a crafting table for that. I know I've got one in my inventory, but I'm so close to the tower, I might as well use the one inside here. Alright, so we will put the compass in the... Actually, before I put the compass in the middle, we first want to make some paper. And I have plenty of paper. And I've got plenty of sugar cane elsewhere, so I should have no trouble with that. And now I have a map. So let's see what's on this map. Alright, I am right here in this tower. I could even see the tower up here. I don't know what it does or decide what it fills in. I guess it's... But it seems that I filled in... Good grief. I don't know how it decided what it was going to fill in then. Alright, here we go. So that goes that way. I'll have to figure out how these things work later on, but this is pretty much filled up already. So therefore, the next trick is to see what happens when I expand the map. And if I understand properly, to expand a map, you take the map, and there we go. And so now I have a larger map. It still uses me at the corner there. Ah, well. Silly me. Alright, that takes care of the map. So what I want to do then is show you where I've been getting my stone from, because I found a nice place for a quarry. And I think I just have enough time in order to get here, because it's on the other side of the sheep farm. Here's the... that sheep. Well, I would try to bring him to the pen, but right now I've got so many sheep in the pen that getting one more in there is... Ouch! Well... Alright, and... Oh, you have got to be kidding. Are you telling me that... we went into the area that was nowhere near... of course I would... Oh, I am... Okay, just that way. Okay, well... Let's see if I expand it again. Map number 1, and... Oh, right now. That should... Oh, oh! Ah! Okay. Out of my garden. Good grief. Okay, dokie. Now, let us head for that quarry. And, oh yeah. Boom. Well, if I ever need any more paper, I'll certainly have no trouble getting it back. That's plenty of sugar cane. Oh, let's head out this way. See, hopefully I get to my target before it gets too dark. And all the way up here, I found this lava thing. I built the stone wall because my boardwalk caught on fire. Ooh, it's getting late. Alright. No more side trips. Just head straight to the cottage. Right. Okay, here's my cottage. And up there is my quarry. So that's where we are going to go tomorrow. And I'm also thinking of it as a nice place for Amansul. And that's what we are going to check out tomorrow. So, well, I still got a little bit more time before the sun sets. Well, I might as well do some harvesting then. That sugar cane isn't growing as fast as the cane at the other site. Alright, there we go. Now that's the end of that day, so now we can head up to the hill. So I could show you where my quarry is, and also I want to see if I could get up here and perhaps see if I could get to the top. Now I think that's the one that would make the better chance of being Amansul. So that's where I'm going right now. I haven't climbed all the way up to the top yet, so I don't know how whether if it's possible or not. I suppose if we always use a pick to get up there if needed. Speaking of which, let's get a pick out and oh, how's my map doing? Oh, okay, that's where I'm at right. Of course, I'm at the difference. Always at the edge. Good. Okay. Alright. And, oh, that's not going to do very well. As I said, I have not yet come up with a viable route. Alright, let's have some bread to help take care of the falling damage. Let's try this way. And, okay, good. Good. This sounds like something that if I'm going to scale it, it is going to take some doing. Unless there's something better on this side. I know, this doesn't look like... Alright. I know, this doesn't look like it's going to be a very good candidate for Amansul. Because it looks rather weird, and we have all of these floating things. I don't know, I don't think it's going to look very good. So, I think Amansul is out for this, but it is still a nice quarry. And this is where I'm going to get all of that stone that I'm going to be needing in order to complete my projects. Well, don't worry, I've got another pickaxe with me. Ooh, the diamond pickaxe is really fast. Alright. Good, alright. Let's get through here very quickly. Yeah, I can get through here quite a bit in a day. Of course, it'd be nice if I could find some more diamonds. Alright, anything else that's up here that might be useful? Yeah. Just doesn't look like... Yeah, I don't think the shape is going to be good enough for Amansul because I think the result of it is way too steep. Looks more like a tower than a potential site for a mountain. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's get some sand at least. I've always been a little bit low on sand. Yeah, on the edge. Always on the edge. What I'm going to do is I'll have to do a little bit more exploration and get some more on the edges of... Oh, why am I using a diamond pickaxe to do sand? Oops. Well, that wasn't too bright. But at least I got plenty of sand out of that. So this little trip isn't all for everything. It's also a good place for gravel. And other things. Oh, ooh. And you have that skeleton down there. I think that skeleton was down there the last time I was here. I suppose he has no way of getting out. So it hasn't really molested me. Alright. Anything else interesting around here that I can find, since I haven't explored this entire area yet. Alright. Just make sure I don't get lost. So when you have this big mountain that can direct you, well, that, and I can see the outpost still from here. See if there's anything useful. Hang on. What is this? Cattle. I have finally found some cattle. Well, 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 well. I am going to have to... Yeah. Alright. Right. Yeah, cattle. Okay, I am definitely coming back here at some point in order to make an outpost for a cattle farm. Because I have not seen any cattle until right at that moment. And without cattle, you can't make books. Because you know I certainly have plenty of paper for that endeavor. But no cattle for it. Alright. And how's the sun going? Yeah, I got a little bit that can go down at the moment. Okay, yeah, I have been here already to dump a couple of torches, but that's it. I haven't really gone deep in there. So maybe I'll find something interesting down there at some point. And if I do use the cattle, I gotta be careful about mining that stuff. But this is... I can take that without any trouble. Alright, good. Good, because now what I really want is to get some sugarcane. And I could, between episodes, I could collect from the other place and really have a good crop of it. And that will be nice. Alright, it is getting near the end of the day, and I showed you what I wanted to do. I showed you my progress on the tower. I went to my original spawn point, created a map, though it's... Frankly, it doesn't look like the most useful thing I've ever done here. But I do see that little bit of lava there, and I... Oh yeah, on the map on this scale it's hard to see any... Oh yeah, there's that little road that I built at the beginning. That's what that straight line there is, and there's my tower, I presume. So I can still see things a little bit, but it's not giving me... Well, not the most useful thing, but it was nice to at least see how well or not well they work. Anyway, Outpost 2 Quarry, because it's the outpost. So I'll probably build another road going out this way, and I'm hoping that will lead to the cattle, so I could build my third outpost at the cattle. But that's not what we will be doing next time. Next time, I will be back at the tower, where I am going to do a little exploration of a completely different type. Well, I'm sure, well, completely different type from the type I've been doing so far, where I'm going to finish that altar in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish.